Hello everyone, this is Fenris Lycon, here to do the release of Hardspace Shipbreaker. This is a fun game of you're a scavenger. We'll go through the beginning. I will timestamp it in case you guys don't want to see kind of the setup. This has a lot of the story. As you can see, Earth is a place of squalor and decay, and there's the Shipbreaker that you basically apply. Taking apart ships, pretty dangerous, you can die, but you get off Earth for a cost. We have our computer on Earth, whole bunch of past due payments, but we have our application. We've been accepted into the scavenger station 42. We'll put in our name. Oh, if I can. And we do have basically, if you die, you get cloned. So we're doing the limited one. I played a little bit to unlock it. There's a cost to them. We only have 30 clones. And then it's game over, no more. You can play this such that you only have one or you have unlimited. We'll do plastic free. I feel like this is just flavor, but I feel like I get reeled in, and we of course will vote for Chancellor Jane Zan in the Pan American Senate, and skip the training. There's going to be a little cinematic.
Each day he steps into the yard to earn his wages working hard. I pray to the stars and heaven above to return my daddy to those he loves. If there comes a time when he and death meet, bless the next cutter that takes his seat.
Okay.
Hello, Cutter 9346-52. Your automated Lynx Onboarding experience will now begin. Please observe this important message.
We have to go through the corporate propaganda.
Limitless resources, a brighter future. It's here where hard workers like you, the backbone of civilization, will help us pave the way to the galaxy. I'm Calicia Rai Paulson, president of LYNX Corporation's Salvage Division. When my great-great-grandfather Exeter founded LYNX, he foresaw a remarkable
In fact, it looks like you can't even skip this.
His vision eventually brought us the railgates. Now spanning all the way to Jupiter, these are the veins connecting all of modern civilization. And the people flowing through them are its lifeblood. The railgates reinvigorated humanity and are key to our continued progress. You've been selected from among thousands of candidates to join the LYNX family. This is more than just a job. It's an opportunity to be part of the largest, most successful, and most pioneering company in human history. Your dream may be to forge your own destiny one day. Well, work hard, heed your superiors, believe in the Lynx vision. Do this, and you too will get your chance. Your first step is to join our Ever Work program, the greatest gift we give our employees, turning death into an ongoing opportunity for learning and growth. With Lynx, death is a fresh start. Good luck.
Thank you. All right, let's sign up for our fresh start.
Video observation complete. To finalize onboarding, your genetic sequence will now be extracted for use with the LYNX EverWork Asset Replacement Program. Don't worry, pain levels during extraction are largely tolerable.
Largely, huh?
Please note, as outlined in Section 31 of your employment agreement, the process of genetic extraction will destroy your original body.
I don't know if I read that close enough.
Now. Extraction analysis and backup complete. Thank you. Beginning spare generation.
So now, as a spare clone, we can begin work. Of course, getting us up into space and a job has a lot of costs associated with it. A lot of costs. Even displaying the fees have a cost in this corporate world. And we have a large debt of over $1 billion. Yep, I guess we have to accept it. Now we're officially starting our first day
Good morning,
as
Shipbreaker. This is your daily wake-up
a
call.
Lynx employee. And as we level up, we'll have additional kind of certifications and things we can unlock. But let's, we've waited so long, let's start our job.
The name's Weaver. I'm the foreman for
And we
yourself
can pick a
and
ship.
couple of other shipbreakers in this region.
There's a few different
And
designs.
welcome to your new home. There's everything you need.
Generally, it's worth it just to take the most expensive ship.
Ready-made long-term employee habitation.
It was just telling us about our living space. But it's been a while, like, already long enough. So here we are in our bay.
Cutter. Now try to remember, nanocarbon goes in the processor, aluminum goes in the furnace. Try to salvage the entire ship if you can. We call it using the whole buffalo. You'll hit your certs faster that way and start knocking out that debt of yours. Okay, your primary goal is to get to the next rank. Good luck out there, Cutter. We were out.
Okay, so we have our cutter and a grappler to start off. We do unlock more tools. There's these points that we basically can cut them, and we can have the scanner. Then with our grapple, we can pull it. We can also pull ourselves around. We have our jetpack too to move around. Now, valuable things go in the barge, like these thrusters. And the less valuable things go in the processor, and like worthless things go in the furnace.
Salvage registered.
So we'll kind of pull off all of the really worthwhile pieces.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Get onto the cutter, take this off. The ships do get more and more complicated. So on the larger ones, they'll have fuel, and we'll have to kind of go inside and first disconnect the fuel lines before we can actually get the engines. And go this way, my friend. I'll try to keep things kind of stable, but we are in kind of a free floating environment. Now, ooh, wow, this is carrying fuel. So that's a big fuel tank. It's very valuable, but if we hit it, it will explode. So I think the easiest thing to do is going to be cut off one of these bottom plates, and we'll remove the fuel. So we'll go to our cutter and we'll be very careful. Now this cutter beam will also bounce off the floor and stuff if it goes further. Then it has like a little range, but it will also kind of bounce, as you can see. There we go. So we have one done. Get two out. We'll fly into it, just kind of push it a little bit. Now this one should only be for the processor. We can push it into there. There we go. We can also pull this one down. Maybe I didn't grab one? No, it's just kind of stuck. And this has the fuel, so we can pull things off by just kind of holding the grapple and it'll pull it off. It might take a while, you can see that little bar. Okay, we'll pull off the fuel. And kind of, no, God. You can also pull things closer to you too, so I was just trying to pull it away from the metal. I ended up pulling it a little bit too close to myself. There we go. That's actually pretty good. And on the top you can see our like progress bar for unlocking things. And as we scavenge more and more of this ship, it'll go up. But we can also like destroy parts of the ship and we'll lose the other end of the bar and we won't be able to complete it. It's actually kind of a nice way they did it. Because originally, you'd kind of just scavenge the most worthwhile bits and just go on to the next ship pretty quickly. Especially on these smaller ones. But now there's kind of more incentive for like leveling up to do more of the ship. Kind of get it complete. Alright, this needs to go in the furnace, but we'll do that later. It's kind of in the way. It's very heavy too. Move. There's also all these little parts we can move to. Now, the cockpit is full of pretty nice things that we want to get into the barge. So we'll pull all of those out. I will move you into the furnace, hopefully. They do kind of have a section or a suction to them. As you can see, this one's kind of being pulled in. Can we move you over? There we go. That should get pulled in now. So we have pretty good access to the middle of this. We can pull off just all the valuable stuff while we're still inside. I think there's a few more things in the cockpit we can grab. There's also crates that looks like they put in the walls. Probably like a scavenger. There we go.
Make your way back to the kiosk on the starting platform to fill up your O2. Blue ain't your color.
Yeah, so we've made our first kind of checkpoint, so we've unlocked more experience and whatnot.
I need you to head back to the kiosk on
Yeah, we're doing it, my friend.
to fill up your O2 stat.
So we have to also buy our own oxygen. Costs us money, also repairs onto our tools and stuff. And additional like consumable tools like the tethers, which gets unlocked pretty quickly. And we can also pull ourselves in. We have another little component we can grab. Alright, let's go and start cutting up the walls. Get those going. I think that's the next step. We could also cut these off. I don't think that's really needed. They're a little heavy, is the only thing. We actually have one more thing for the barge. You can also do the lights and like the little things, but I just don't think it's worth it. It takes too much time. So let's get back to our cutter, cut up all these access points. If you ever kind of don't know what you should do, basically just go after these and eventually you'll kind of get the ship apart. Our cutter can also heat up and burn out, and it also takes damage, so we'll have to repair that, but we can only... Oop, I almost burned myself. Ow. Oh, I apparently missed a cut. And tried to blast it and blasted myself back. Okay, now these should be good. Ah, you know what? It's this thing. It's causing the problem. We'll get this one going. I was hoping I didn't have to take it off, but it looks like I do. That's one. That's two. Grapple it over. Eventually you get tethers, which help a ton. Lets you just kind of pull stuff and link them all together. Okay, this one should also be free now. Nope, we need to cut these off. Should be two. And if you would like to see kind of more in the series, I probably won't do every ship I do. Ow. What is still locking this? But I will kind of keep going. Keep you guys updated if I do lose any lives. I might just record. I'm actually not sure what's attaching it. There's a front plate to this. There we go. Oh, there's also fuel. But if you would like to see more, or how you would like to see it, let me know. And if you want to give me kind of encouragement, liking and subscribing helps quite a bit. But this game's very relaxing. So it's fun to kind of just, whenever you're having a stressful day, kind of do the very German thing and get a video game to be more productive. Alright. There's a little more? And the bigger ships are also quite interesting. There's more to think about, especially if they're pressurized. Now I found out, just with my little testing with the full release, all the beginner ships they give you in the beginning, they all depressurized. You don't have to deal with that. Come on, you got caught. And they really only have the fuel hazard, which isn't that bad. Okay. You should be disconnected now. That was a pain.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
There we go. Let's do the other side now. Actually, if we continue this one, we can probably get the fuel out. Actually, yeah, there's fuel over there, which we want to be careful about. This side's a little bit harder than the other one because it does have the airlock. Disconnected from the wall. Airlock's, that's fine. Worth quite a bit. Alright, yep, this panel is now disconnected. You go over here, this goes to the barge. Now we do need to be very careful here to only hit this. It should light up once it's red. We just want to do it the edge. Okay, that should be fine. We should be able to then move this out. Yep. Perfect. That should give us access to that fuel tank that we can then move out. And we should be well on our way to getting the second milestone. Or like, I think it's quota is what they call it. There we go, that's on its way there. Let's do the other side now.
Cutter, make your way back to the kiosk on the starting platform to fill up your O2.
Actually, I think sometimes you can find oxygen and stuff here, so we have one here. You don't have to do it there. We can get it. They also don't remind you after like the first one. Yeah, we already did it. Don't want to hit those crates and destroy them. Whoops, no, I want to go up. Sometimes you can also find kind of cool stuff around, like that oxygen tank. To the right, for where I'm cutting, there's also a fuel tank. We have to pay for our fuel of our kind of jetting around. Okay, I think this is all unlocked. Yep. Get that kind of going out. We can grab the crates out. Wait, yeah, these are crates. Launch them towards the barge. I think I destroyed one, maybe? I did definitely destroy one. Okay, we need to pull this one up. And kind of make your way into there. Perfect.
Processing object.
Get this cut off. We have 2 minutes left. Oh, I pulled too hard on it and I broke it up, which is a little less than ideal. Let's go get all the pieces. There's one that went somewhere. Don't know where it went to. Let's get this cut off. Grapple it out. There we go, that should be good there. And we hopefully can get this side done pretty quickly. Trying to get to the 3rd rank as fast as possible. It's kind of hard with the base tools to do that. Alright, I think that's all these panels are done out too. But we'll get more and more efficient as we get better tools and upgrades for them. Which is what how we get what we spend kind of the quota points on. Alright, can't pull.
There's 1 minute left on the clock, Cutter. 1 minute left.
Yeah, I think we can get that fuel and probably this. Alright, let's pull the fuel out. It's worth good money. Pull it towards us, just away from the wall, and then down. There we go. Now, we only have 30 seconds, so there's not like anything. Let's see if there's anything small we can maybe grab and send towards the... Well, let's get the fuel. Now we can get the storage. Send that over. And just bouncing off all the walls and stuff, we've totally
Salvage registered.
sent this off its axis. Just pushing. Okay, we're at the end of the day. We can see how well we've done. Did the fuel make it down there? It looks like it has. We didn't quite make it to level 3. And we could. Like, we could take the top off and make it to level 3 easy. Level 4 might be hard. And we can see all the money we've made. We've made it the almost to rank... Oh, we have made it to rank 3, almost rank 4.
Hello, Shipbreaker. Overnight genetic backup complete. Pattern deviation nominal. Have a good day.
And we can see our fees for just living every day, how much money we've made that day, and it going towards us. And so we have that minimum payment. Now, if we do go to our equipment, we should be able to unlock some stuff. The grapple. We need to be level 4. But we'll do one more. We'll finish the shift off. Get to that level 3. So we can either pick a different ship, which is probably worth it, but we'll for the first one, we'll at least kind of complete it. Yes, we'll continue doing the same shift. We probably won't use our full time, because there's not a lot left in this, but it'll feel good to actually get to at least level 3, maybe level 4. And that will also unlock grapples when we go to a new ship.
Object processed. Transferring.
It actually unlocks new ships too. Okay, so we have this big middle part, which is a little annoying to get into the furnace. So we might have to cut it into smaller pieces. I normally, at this point, would have probably gone to a second ship. But these first few don't have a lot of the more valuable parts. Like the reactor and whatnot. Ow, whoops, I also overheated my, Yep. That happens if you go too long, cutting and whatnot. The frame cut up. Unfortunately, a lot of this is just going to go to the furnace. Okay, yeah, I need to let this cool off. Well, there's upgrades to make that give you more time. Also, as it gets damaged, as we're at 80%, we can't use it quite as much. There's that. This one can go over here.
Deposit accepted for processing.
This is the cargo hatch up top. You can send that to the barge, which might be one of the few things we have going to the barge. Yeah, so now the ship's pretty light that we can actually move a lot of the frame. Oh, cool. We've actually disconnected the frame. This is like the tricky part. This frame's big and it all needs to go to the furnace. Oh, and I need to not launch myself into the furnace either.
Salvage secured.
Likewise, this needs to all go into the processor.
Salvage goal reached. Rewards assigned.
So we might end up cutting it down because we do have the time. This is all going to the processor. Yep, looks like it. So hopefully we can push it. No, we cannot. Ow. One of our panels went to the barge. I don't think there's any way to easily cut this up more. I don't see it. Oh no, there we go.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Kind. Oh no! Ow. Alright, we'll work on the frame. I'm gonna kill myself. You know, I selected limited lives, and of course I'm being pretty reckless. Now you can destroy things that are not just those cutting points. Like here. We can kind of try and break this up a little bit more. But the cutting points generally are where things should disconnect more. They're better to cut. They generally cut faster. We'll need an upgrade later on. Alright, we did make it to level 3. Okay. What on this can be pulled out? Ah, this is actually goes to the processor. That's why there's cutting points, because it's more valuable. It's worth it to cut it out. I was like, how is this big frame worth so much still? It's all kind of just scrap. Can't pull out. I'm all twisted around too. Let's see if we can't right ourselves. Okay. Okay. This big frame needs to get in there. This needs to kind of get pushed in. I wonder if I can just fly into it. Go, go, go. It doesn't look like it. From the wrench over. But we'll get this stuff in, and I think we'll call it here. We got what we want, but thank you everyone for joining us on the first Shipbreaker. There's no way we can move this without tethers, so we'll call it here. If you're liking the series, let me know and I'll show a few more, because I'll definitely keep playing this. I'll probably do it more sporadic than anything else, as you kind of have to play to upgrade things and whatnot, and oftentimes you're doing the same ship, so I don't know how entertaining it will be, but I enjoy playing it very much. I'll see you guys in hopefully the next episode.